we're seeing it happen in real time now. There's no more, it's going to be okay, because we're seeing the fires, we're seeing the drought, we're seeing the flooding, we're seeing the extreme weathers. The issue, I think, for a lot of people, especially also the younger generation, it comes back to this kind of flourishing point, but flourishing from an economic perspective. The way they see it is that, okay, climate change is real, it's happening, we can see it, but how we're approaching this with the net zero initiative, which is this idea of, in the UK, for example, by the year 2050, the amount of emissions that we're going to be producing is going to match the amount that we're reducing in terms of the emissions, so that it's balanced. The way we're approaching this is resulting in higher costs of energy. The UK is the highest cost of energy in Europe, which is crazy, because we have carbon ways of releasing energy in the UK, but because of the net zero, that's limited in terms of our capability of leveraging that. But also it's slowing economic growth, because a lot of regulation stops the UK from manufacturing certain things, and instead it exports that to other countries to manufacture that, so that in the UK, on paper, it looks like we're not releasing that much emissions. We're just kind of exporting it to another country to produce those emissions, to manufacture those goods. So in the end, we're paying more energy, but it's not solving the issue of reducing carbon globally. It might be reducing carbon from the UK perspective, but if we're causing China to produce the steel or the cement or whatever, it's full of there you're going to use a lot of carbon waste to do it, more than if we kept it over here. That's the issue that I think a lot of the younger generation are questioning, this approach to climate change, which makes them feel a bit hesitant to take it seriously, because they see the negative aspect of it from an economic perspective.